Hey everybody, just a quick video here about UI stuff. I got some questions about what add-ons I'm using to make my UI the way it is, and I'm just going to run down the list real quick. Not going to go into detail with any one of them just yet. We'll do separate videos for each individual add-on because some are lightweight, some are pretty complicated, but this is what the UI looks like right now. Here's the list of everything that I'm using. I'll just run down the list with a quick explanation of what each one of them is, and we'll do future videos for how to use each one of them if you're interested in setting them up. Some of them have tons of settings for you to go through, other ones are pretty lightweight and just default settings are BIS. So starting off with Arc Inventory. Arc Inventory is a bag add-on, looks like this. The bank. Just another bag add-on, like Baginator or Bagnon. Pretty straightforward. You can set rules for how you want things to be sorted, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and that's it. Updates are pretty frequent with this one, so I've never had any issues with it breaking, really. The next one is Atlas Loot. Atlas Loot, your standard loot add-on that's going to show you all of the instances, all of the dungeons, all the raids, and all of the boss loot with all the gear that you'll be chasing. Pretty straightforward. Is your auction house add-on. It allows you to quickly buy or sell items, so it saves you a lot of clicks, a bit of time as well. Classic heal prediction just adds a prediction bar to incoming heals, which is useful in raid if you want to shorten the amount of overhealing you're doing. Deadly boss mods for Burning Crusade. You need to install the core add-on first and then the TBC add-on secondary, and that'll update and have all the TBC raid instance bosses in there. Pretty critically used tool. Everybody uses. Decursive is super handy for just about any caster. Highly recommended. It's a lightweight add-on that allows you to one-click cure your entire raid without worrying about who it is that is debuffed. So pretty handy add-on. Also has an audible cue that gongs every single time something curable for you pops up. So damage meters details is what to use. Looks like this, pretty standard damage meters. You can add multiple windows, as many windows as you want. Here's one for damage, here's one for healing, because I like seeing the healing numbers too. Dominoes is a bar add-on. It's what makes my bar look the way it does. Lots of options there for you as well if you want to change the scale or anything about it. Its position, super the add-on. Highly recommended for dominoes. Equipment sets is your equipment manager, so if you have sets that, like a PvP set or a tank or a healing set that you need to swap back and forth between, this is like a one button thing where you can set it up, save it, and then you just one button swap between equipment sets. Extended character stat looks like this. This window right here, right off of your character sheet, shows you all relevant info that you might want to see for your character, just like that. Gargle is mostly for raid leaders, but it's useful for everybody in the raid if you want to be able to roll on stuff. If your raid leader is using this or using a soft res system, you're going to need to download this as an add-on. As a raider, you don't really need to worry about its functionality or setting it up or editing it or anything like that. As a raid leader, you're going to have to go a bit more in depth. Grid is a unit frame add-on. I use it for my raid frames. Pretty powerful tool. I've been using Grid since Burning Crusade came out in 2006. Highly recommended. You can do a lot with it. Try it out, download it, play with it. There's tons and tons and tons of things you can do with it. Leatrix is also a pretty powerful tool. It shows you tons of information on your map, as well as some automations for trading and for questing. So you can set up automations for group invites, you can set up automations on or off for selling your junk and repairing. You can set up automations for accepting or turning in quests, which is super useful, especially for those escort quests. Sometimes if you're not quick enough, this catches it. Method Raid Tools is a raid leader add-on. I don't recommend this one unless you're really keen on getting into the nitty-gritty of all of the raid details, and I mean all of the raid details. Method Raid Tools is the gold standard for raiding. It really does enhance your raid experience, but it's a huge add-on and it takes a ton of time to learn it and set it up. If you're a raid leader, it's a really handy tool, but you're going to have to watch some YouTube videos definitely to learn a lot about it. Scrolling combat text. Mixed scrolling combat text is one that I've never really had issues with. It created really nice looking scrolling text. Looks kind of like that. Shows your healing on one side, damage on the other. Lovely little add-on. You can change the font, its positioning, the colors, all of that kind of jazz. Minimap button makes your minimap nice and tidy, so it puts all of your add-on buttons in one place. So you just show or hide it, and then you can open up your add-ons from here, so you're not always having to type it. Nova Instance. Nova is another handy add-on I'd recommend to everybody to use. Doesn't matter whether you're a raider or not. The instance tracker is going to show you detailed information about the dungeons that you run, and the world buffs is going to show you, well, it's more useful for Classic, but even in the Burning Crusade, it's going to show you like PvP tower timers and all that kind of stuff. It just adds the information onto your map. Pilot Power is super useful for Paladins. If you play a Paladin in a raid setting, then definitely download Pilot Power because it's just a useful tool. It's going to streamline every Paladin's blessings and auras within the scope of a raid in a very lightweight fashion, so get it. Pratt, a lightweight chat add-on. It changes your chat box, so your edit box where it types, and it allows you to copy-paste. It allows you to copy paste anything out of your chat box. So if somebody said something, you wanted to just get a quick snippet of that, you can just highlight it, copy and paste it. Same thing with links. So if there's somebody slaps a YouTube link in there, it's just easy to click or copy and paste it. Pratt, super lightweight, super useful chat box add-on. Questy, pretty standard questing mod. Yeah, not much to say there. Most people use it if they're not using Rested XP guides and paying for that. Then Questy is the free alternative, and it's just a super handy tool. Sexy Map allows you to edit your minimap from the user default, so I made mine look a little bit more clean and streamlined. You can make it look however you want, though. Lots of ways you can edit that. Shadow unit frames, what I use for my unit frames. You can do a lot with it in terms of scaling, coloring, and information that is displayed in terms of auras, like buffs and debuffs. Highly recommend this add-on for unit frames. We'll get into that one in more detail later on, though. Syndicator, Taco Tip, and Tooltip Mouseover are tooltip add-ons, which is what's making my mouse tooltip look the way it is. It's anchored to the mouse because that's where I like seeing it. I like seeing where I'm looking. Instead of way down in the bottom corner right here, which is the default spot, I like it attached to the mouse, and it's going to show me information that is pretty relevant. So if at a glance I want to see if this tank is geared or not, it's going to show me his gear score, it's going to show me his spec for talents, his guild, where he's from, all like tons of information just right there, just from scrolling over it. And weak auras is the last one. Weak auras is it's as light or as heavyweight as you want it to be. Basically, it depends on how many scripts you're running in the background when you load at a given time. It is a user interface overlay for timers, abilities, for yourself, for raid-wide stuff. It just has tons of information, tons of options. If you're a developer, writing your own scripts is super nice. You can write your own custom stuff and share it with the community. If you're just a user like me, you can just go to the Weak Auras website and you can search for whatever tool it is that you want. If you're playing a priest and you want to see power infusion timers, if you're playing a tank and you want to see tank cooldowns across the entire raid, you can search for that. It's just really handy to have. That's it. That's the whole list of add-ons that I'm currently using right now. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.